Good day and good evening, and welcome back to Roulette Live with me, Chaiji, but you can just call me Kai. So, as usual, the plan is Roulettes, about 15 duties is what we hope for. We'll see how many we get. I have the Wheel of Jobs ready. Or the Wheels of Jobs, I should say. And there's more of them. But with that said, hey Bulky, hey Kaj, hey Retro Gaming, hey Agent Monica, hey Patty, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the for the sub. Thank you so much. Hey Tinley, hey Lana, hey Shaq, hey Walter, hey Nerdmind. Thank you so much for the 22 months, Agent Monica. That is a crazy long time. Hey Erdel, hey Ilya. Hey Liashuki, hey Dolks, hey Signalis, hey Rust, hey Ceros, hey Kubomana, hey... Yeah, hope you're all doing very well. I'm glad to hear that, Patty. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Right, Wheels of Jobs. Hey, Popular Monster and Floral Buns. Hope you're doing well too. We've got a Red Mage. And we have, for the tank slot, Yamada. Hope you're doing well. And thank you so much. Thank you to Dolks. I'm sure it'll be great. Paladin. And... Astrologian. Right, as usual, I'll queue as the DPS, and then we will see whether we get a Q pop, and if we don't, we switch over to the tank and try again, and then we try with the healer. I have a feeling that we might not have as many Q pop problems today. Hey Crusher, hope you're doing well as well. I'll queue when it says 53. Do 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 do. AGL, hope you're doing well. Amara says, have you noticed an increase in Shadowbringer's duties since it got added to the free trial? I got both Mount Golgan Innocence and Daily Roulettes yesterday. I don't feel like I've noticed it much, but I imagine that it's the case. Hey Procrastinauts, hope you're doing well. Do we have an extreme, or do we are we going into some Dawntrail stuff here? What do y'all think? It's... of course. Presumably people grabbing themselves some dispellers. Bop. Bop. The Cup of the Sun. I believe that is A6. Oh, whoops. I thought I didn't have dual cast anymore. Wah. The Dispellers is the first grind on the new relic step. 95 streak, Rust. Wow. At least the crystal paste is a lot of just do something, I think. I'm pretty sure you get pretty far by just doing duties, like just do some daily roulettes, and you'll get something, right? I think so, at least. Well, they survived. I think so. Uh-oh. Ah, nice. Apparently the tanks were stacked for that. Apparently it counted. We take those, I think? I guess? Yeah, pretty much for Crassinauts. Right now, there's like a bunch of relic weapon related stuff that motivates you to just do content. And eventually that will run out. No fear. Unfortunately, that one requires exactly 4 players, which did not seem like what was trying to be that was what they were trying to do. Uh-oh. Oh, right. Fire burns. Uh-oh. Very nice. Yeah, I certainly didn't have any issues with getting duties to pop. To be fair, I did do a lot with premates, so maybe that doesn't count. I do feel like I did some of it, and haven't seen people have trouble with it. Bard. Bored. I will queue when it says 15. Max level 2D incoming. Well, it might be. Incoming Dawntrail content, maybe? Yeah, unfortunately, Ashuki, if you wanted the speedway, you had to do it when the crystal paste step was new. That was crazy. And I remember people were afraid that it would never go back to normal again. But look where we are now. Not as big of a problem as we might have expected. Well... Shaq landed on Ramu hard. Ooh. The close one. I only know one song. My song makes me do blood letter more. Oh, my damage is gonna drop hard the moment my song ends. I think it might still be worth to reapply the dots, so I think I just will. And maybe not the second one. Eh. I will queue when it says O2. Hey Dan, and Rain Zoon. Hope you're doing well. This was the second duty. The first one was A6N. Nice, Zach boy. Hope you're doing well as well. I will say that a large part of my streamer privilege is me just asking people that I've picked up through the channel to do content. But I do get what you mean. I also recognize that if I ask if people want to do something in the community, there's probably more people that will say yes than if just about anyone asks. So, yeah. It's Alamam. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, you should, Dan. Boop, 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 beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, 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 beep. Sonic Boom! Do we go for the paladin? I think we do. Rikyu, boom, boom. And where do we go now? Oh man, how about some more guild tests? Woohoo! Put your hands in the air for guild tests! Yeah! In retro gaming, you do know that light and chaos can visit each other, right? Hey Lucas, hope you're doing well. I have a guide short on my channel on how to do data center visiting. What you do is you log out to character select. I'll queue when it says 01. You hop out to your character select. The way you can see your character out in the ether, right? You right-click your name over on the right. And then choose visit another data center. And then you just pick the other data center. That's also how I am able to be on the OCE data center for the Relic Grind and talk streams. Russ says the cast at GCD is too slow after Fellowship haste focus, Sylvie. Yeah, it goes a little crazy, doesn't it? You're retro gaming, and if you ever forget how to do it, I have a short on my channel specifically for that. Hey, Echo Dance. Hope you're doing well. I would say for things like Garuda Extreme, you could try and ask people Like either on Discord servers or just ask in cities. Although you might not get it synced then. That's also why I usually ask what region people are in rather than what data center they are on. Wop, 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 wop. Oh. Never mind. Where do we go now? Ooh, a trial or a raid. And... oh, cool. Okay. What? I shot a guy. It's my character looking over the Bard rotation. I have to keep track of time. How much even is 45 seconds? Oh well.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Oops.
From fulgent flame my servants rise. Out of my sight! Leave naught but ash in your wake.
Leave naught but ash in your wake. He has a Pikachu.
Let seep sorrow into your heart. A fitting death.
A fitting death. And oh my thoughts! Yeah! Nailed it.
You are prey to be consumed.
Yeah, anything from phase 2 in this fight would be insane. Hey, Jet. Hope you're doing well.
Perish in flame's embrace. Go forth and sate your boundless hunger. From fulgent flame my servants rise.
It's a serpent! It's a danger noodle!
Out of my sight!
Out of my sight!
shall see my wish fulfilled.
What is thy wish? I would like 4 legs. What a wish.
You will know my rage.
You will know my rage. Whee. 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 I just realized that by putting him as my focus target, I could continue to track my dots while he was not targetable. Pretty convenient.
Sear flesh from bone.
Sear flesh from bone. Ew. That ninja really wants to be as far away as possible, huh?
I tire of this farce.
I tire of this farce. We did it! We did it, everybody! I tire of this farce! Sankboy says, I've only seen phase 2 of this in a music-only video and it looks completely different to normal. That is actually a pretty normal thing from Stormblood onward. They started doing phase 2s that had like checkpoints in Savage. Specifically for the final boss of a tier. Which means that the fight is usually completely different. Like 100% like a different fight. Maybe it has callbacks to phase 1, but that's it. And of course, different music. Dun 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 dun. IOQ when it says 13. And phew. His wish is 20 chicken nuggets from McDonald's. Behold the fruits of sacrifice. A Jet is surviving a cold. Oh, that sounds unfortunate. But at least you have the capacity to get a cold in this weather. And yes, phase 2 of P8N or P8 is the chemistry fight. He doesn't want chicken tenders that are ready to fry. And I think that's Omega that wants that. Weird the obsession they have with food. The what fight? I don't know, I mentioned a few fights, Dan, so I'm not sure what it was that I said. We have P8, that was the fight that we just fought. Pandemonium, fight number 8. And Omega's theme has misheard lyrics. That sounds like that they're singing about chicken tenders. The chicken tenders! They're ready to fry! Well, back to Paladin. Boop, boop. Oh, chemistry fight. The second phase of P8, the Savage exclusive one, has this mechanic where everyone is given like elements, and then you have to mix them in a specific way to produce specific summons, which sort of like chemistry-ish, so people call it the chemistry fight. Hey Nox, hope you're doing well. I was gonna take a 4-hour nap, so I was supposed to wake up 3 hours ago. Oh. That moment when your 4-hour nap turns into just going to bed. I have actually done it unsynced on stream, Dan. Some of the mount farming streams from a while back. Yeah. Drag him out of the bubble bath. Drag him out of the bubble bath. Now we can fight. And we have a Thaumaturge at level 31. Hey Red Master, hope you're doing well. Pew. Swing swang. Oh no, the rotten jam is coming. Oh boy. You're the best around. You're the best around. I'll queue when it says 48. If it continues like this, you might make up for the last couple of Mensa streams falling a bit short of your 15 target. Oh yeah, maybe. There's a chance. Well, the worst case scenario is that we'll simply have to have some really long ones as we close in on Evercold. For now, I have like an estimate of how many duties I need per week to like finish the achievement in time for Evercold. But until we have an exact date, I don't know the exact week number. Cresnell says, turns out most people still don't know what Starboard and Larboard means. I do. I still died because I was paying more attention to the stream. I know what I'm doing. Unfortunately, though, wasn't paying attention. Also, I just noticed now Ilana with a 165 stream streak. That is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Starboard, larboard, keyboard. Exactly, Tim. Exactly. Hey, Rob Gero, hope you do well. So, as a free trial player, I'm perpetually stuck not being able to complete certain alliance raid quests like on Skates and my suffering. Why are you not able to do that as a free trial player? I don't understand the connection here. Use won't pop. Hmm. Depending on the time in your region, that would make sense. No, I thought it was in like 3 weeks, Nox. Stærk mod styrbord! And like post to gather people. I mean, you could go into a city and just use say chat. Ah, I see. Man! You know, I think I know what's happening, everybody. I think I know what's up. We get a new relic step, causing people to do more like just more content. Some suddenly need a ton of mathematics tomestones. Some need to do all of the Dawntrail content. Some need to do various roulettes in particular. The result isn't that there's more of them, but rather that there are so many people doing them now that the mentors are not needed for them. Exactly, Amara. So I'm just stuck doing guild tests. For the people not doing relic grinds. What a twist! You know, that's really funny, because every time there's been like a new relic step coinciding with it, I've seen people like commenting with the suggestion that, oh, it's probably because of that. Regardless of whether I've been pointing out that, no, actually, that video was like a week prior to the relic or whatever. Also, hey, Spoopytero, hope you're doing well. And thank you so much for the gifted subs, and enjoy your mount. Oh, wow. Spoopytero caught Lizzie. Huh. I will queue when it says 21. Everything burns! Relic hunters hoovering up the sprout so your poor mentors have nothing left. I mean, I'll take whatever. I'll make some fun of it. Worst case, we just hang out and laugh at all the weird guild tests we're getting. Oh! Are we getting some real content now? And... oh, it would be really funny if it was Solemn Trinity, wouldn't it? Oh, Nidhogg Extreme. Well, we have Rust and Civ, at least. That's a good start, I guess. We also have a lot of mentors, actually, so this might be okay. Do. Oh, apparently we got a hype train for this. Woohoo! Thank you so much, guys. I do remember a lot of tactics. But I remember it vaguely enough that I think it would be easier to just try. Looks like Vanagab knows me. Thank you for the cheer, Lana. And thank you for the 3 gifted subs, Surveillance Burp. Hope you're doing well. There's also a whole thing that in the final phase of the fight, there's like a bait. And I would rather know if we need to go over that before I go over that. Ah, you return just as my Ifrit stacks run out. Thanks. Cool. Very cool, very nice. Okay, bye. And also that, Red Master, it might be easier to just not say anything and then people figure it out than people being like stuck on those details too early. Oh boy. Oh boy. I didn't realize I was being shot at. Garuda Kabi, can you leave? Thank you. I want my Radiant Aegis. Slosgangar! And my name is Kyle. Hey, Beth Square. Hope you're doing well. Uh-oh. This was supposed to be for tank, I think. Ow. Can't remember. Yes. If I recall correctly, the red one takes damage from damage taken by the people tethered to it. While the blue one, ow, needs to be killed normally. But it heals from damage taken by the tethered players. This is typically where parties wipe, because they can't kill the blue one, because they're just trying to brute force it. And every time they're like, oh, we're getting it, then... whoops! All damage you did, gone again.
Children of the land, do you hear? Echoes of truths that once rang clear. Two souls intertwined, one true love they did find, bringing land and heavens near. But flames that burn full bright soon fell dark. Memories dimmed by shadowed hearts. In the waxing gloom did wane the lover's moon, watching as their worlds drift.
Hey Jace, hope you're doing well. And hey Minor Song, hope you're doing well as well. And Mandalore.
One soul's cry, a passion welling within. Sacrifice, a final plea to her kin.
Do-do-do-do-do. The thing I died from not passing the tether to a tank, I didn't really think about much, because due to Echo, you tend to eventually skip that mechanic. So I have a feeling we don't have to learn it. However, the spikes, we can't skip those. Ding. Ding. Hey Scarlet, hope you're doing well. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, you're dead. We are not. Fantastic. Running away, running away. Running over here. Ow. Hi, Eaterhead. Hope you're doing well. Nid Parkers. It doesn't really... I think there's something about one of these ads being stronger than the other, but ultimately it helps a ton to just get rid of one of them. Although I would prefer if the tank that didn't have 2 debuff stacks just picked it up. That would feel safer. Slowsgaga! Snowsgaga! They should put extra subtitles saying what he's actually saying. That would be cool. That way we might also learn if his name actually is Kyle. Turns out Nidhogg actually means Kyle. After this, I'm gonna grab some fast food. Yeah, it is really random. Hey. This means that we're basically hitting the final phase, which means there's one more mechanic to worry about. Hey, Seraph, hope you're doing well. If I recall correctly, we need to bait dark circles and then go in under boss for safety. That's how I remember it. Now, I don't remember if it's actually opposite. Looks right to me. Oh, and then there's Hot Wings. There it is. Oh, and I'm dead. Does Nidhogg Extreme have a mount? Yes, he does.
Children of the land, do you hear? Echoes of truths that once rang clear. Two souls intertwined, one true love they did find, bringing land and heavens near. But flames that burn full bright soon will dark. Memories dimmed by shadowed hearts. In the waxing gloom did wane the lover's moon. Watching
Hey, Tessie, hope you're doing well. And same to you, Brett. And Yami.
one soul
Thank you for the resub, Tessie. Half a year.
welling within. Sacrifice, a final plea to her kin. Yet this bond of hope by treachery was broke, scattering her words to the wind.
Lucas says it can't be tail. But, and Lana says the same.
Swelling over long seas of blood are a song, and death on afterthought.
This is indeed the first extreme today, Tessie. We've had a bunch of guild tests and then A6 and P8. But I'm glad that we got this far this quickly, because I feel like the last times that I've gotten Nidhogg, the problem is that we hit the final phase when there's simply not enough time to also learn that whole Dark Circles thing. We have not gotten Bachman yet. With or without Bachman. Oh boy. Also, the length of the pulls we're doing means that we get echo every time. So we might be very fine to eventually just push over the boss with brute force. Hey, Gage fan! Hope you're doing well. The echo stack infinitely. It stacks up to 25% and we get 5% per time. Finished the Dawntrail relic? I have the Paladin one. Hey Kyle! Yeah. Yeah. And I'm gonna hold the Festus for the blue spike. I think that's better value. Hey. Very nice. Why did I use Swift Cast for that? I'm an idiot. Oh, but I need my Ruby Ruin. You don't understand. My bars, my damage. But no mount drop. You know, I just want to point out real quick, Civ, that you were like seconds away from dying to not getting a tank switch. That is an interesting dream, Nox. That is a solid start. That is very well played by everyone. Like, I'm just saying, I feel like last time I got to the final phase on Nidhogg Extreme, I explained the whole Dark Circles thing, and then, like, not the whole party did it, but here, everyone did it exactly. Like, mention thing one time, done. Everyone did it. Like, that makes it really easy. The same thing with the spikes. People, like, kind of confused, not sure what to do. We explain it once, boom, nailed it. No problem, no issue whatsoever. It's really nice. Really, really nice. Machinist. Right, that being said, I'll be right back, and then we'll keep going. We're gonna ritual sacrifice of a cat for the Nidhogg. Oh. Right, I will be right back. And in the meantime... Manatee restored. For kill test. Yeah, exactly, Walter. Exactly. And it's really helpful when that happens. When people just get it. I don't think it's that bad, Nox. Remember, you talk with Aria regularly. LQ and it says O2. Oh. Are we getting more extremes? By the way, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, it does help a lot with a like over on the YouTube side of things. You know, tell the algorithm. Let them know. Hey, Classified. Hope you're doing well. Will the queue actually go into duty? Only the game will know. Until we do. Will you live to see the end? Oh. Sarah says, does the algorithm really needs to know? I think it knows everything, even things I myself don't know. Well, I mean, it would like to get confirmation anyway. You know how it goes. Oh boy. Well, we have Shaq and Ilana and Crusher and Tina Lee, and is that double Sprout tanks? Not entirely sure. Looks like they have some gear. The Dark Knight just hit Rampart while we were still here. He's Metricon. Hope you're doing well. Gun. That does not surprise me. We're going to wipe. And drum roll. I like the 3 orb grab from Ilana, just in case. Gazel and Valkyrion. Hope you're doing well. My arch nemesis. Survivor Shack? Yes. There we go. FS wants to die. Desmond says, I think what I've learned is if you want to do extremes, don't do, like, if you want to succeed on extremes, it is almost always better to do it with Party Finder and not Duty Finder. If you want to win, we're gonna wipe now. If DL is not extremely fast. Not fast enough. Yes, Gazel says the best you can do if you are going to queue into Duty Finder is do your homework. Look up a guide and that. Because you simply, there's not enough time for you to learn it from scratch unless you're really good. is DL French, Ilana. Hey Hestia, hope you're doing well. Hey Alternity, hope you're doing well. Do you ever get a Shadowbringers extreme? No, not yet. It's me using sound macros, Nox. And I don't have sound effects on for anything else. It's only deliberate. We'll keep the part about keeping the orb count low to ourselves in the community so we don't confuse the sprouts too much. Better to have an overlap than not help. I'm just gonna hold my resource to get through the ad phase quickly. I think our paladin doesn't know how to tank switch. I haven't seen much Hestia. I also didn't see very many Stormblood extremes in all this time. I've only seen Susano and Rathalos. I mean, if you know what your if you tell us what your name is, Hestia, then that also works. It's just difficult to keep track of if people don't say what the matching name is, often because the names are very different. You're K, right? Then I know. Oh boy. Very good. Uh-oh. That is bad. That is really bad. I'm very happy that it seems like the tanks are doing something, although our paladin is getting bogged down quite a lot, and this is gonna get real bad. Oh my god. We have trouble now. Yep, that's a wipe. Hey Ben Hitotsumi, hope you're doing well, and thank you so much for the free gifted. Enjoy your mount. Halo IQ, hope you're doing well. That's what I mean, Lucas. One of the tanks suggested vote abandon. I said no. Because they need to be at a wedding in 20 minutes. Again, if you don't have time to finish, that doesn't mean that it's time to abandon. That means that there is a leave button. Ow. Ah. Almost had it. They didn't say what kind of wedding it is. He said wedding in 20 minutes. That's also what I'm thinking, Kay. If it's an IRL wedding, what are they doing here? If it's an in-game wedding, I mean, that's what the leave button is for. This is actually something we had quite a while ago in a Leviathan extreme. That's like both of the healers were like, oh, actually we have to leave now. Like, so they uh-oh. Didn't really remember. Better to hit someone twice and not hit them. Because then this happens. Like the vote like then they voted to abandon. I was like the rest of the team can do this. You just have to leave if you don't have time. We've not decided this is impossible. We've decided that you don't have time, and you know, you can just leave. Exactly, Classify. Got a wedding in 45. Can we real quick blind Ramu Extreme? I also like how the suggestion was, can we leave so we can try something else? If you have to go in 20 minutes, then there's not time for something else either. That's very convenient. That's less convenient. I feel like Rolling Thunder is coming first. Oh, you have it. Oh boy. This might still be fine. I can't see. Oh no. I think we just wiped. Yeah. Is that the first pull where we lived long enough to get Echo? Oh boy. I'm grabbing that. There's no point in preserving that orb. It's too much in the way. The tank is going to die before that race finishes. Hey, BitDK. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Joshua. It doesn't have to be that rigorous. The problem is that the Dark Knight seems to gravitate, like, towards over there. Just naturally, like some sort of magnetic pull. I'm like, you have to stand on the marker when you're tanking Ramuh, because if I don't get that rigorous with you, then you just start leaning somewhere. And you don't do that. Then that's how you kill Tina Lee. You don't start leaning. The party is simply, like, there's too much stuff going on for you to be, like, an additional random element. I'm also noticing that MV is grabbing orbs the instant that she doesn't have the buff, which is not correct. We're going to wipe. That is actually a miracle that that worked out at all. But we need healers on the tank immediately, or the tank will die. Healers! Stand at attention. We have a tank dying. What? Oh, he's doing that thing where he sometimes just skips the thing. Very cool. Weirdly new bug, I feel like. Uh-oh. That is about as bad as it could possibly get. But if DL survives and we don't have a rolling thunder related disaster, which I think we just got. Maybe. Never mind. Then I think we're fine. Just keep DL alive, then we will make this. We just have to make sure that DL survives. And the mount drop. There you go. Jay says, have you had any more time in OC in your free time? Nah. I have plans to get back in on stream. Hey Tom, hope you're doing well. And user. They have 10 minutes for that wording. Very nice. But yeah, if someone is like, well, I don't have time, then, I mean, too bad. You can leave. I will click no to the vote abandon if I believe there's a chance. Why would you abandon that? Also that, Ilana. No, we can't. I'm not gonna add a failed duty because you had to go. Jack says, why queue for an extreme if you didn't have an hour to start with? Based on the way they reacted. I believe they're called something even more catastrophic in French. Ilana, what is Ramu Extreme called in French? There's the guys, what did I just roll? I saw it, was about to write it down, and then I forgot. What did we just roll? Ninja, thank you. Is Sadiq sadistic? But yeah, based on the way the tanks reacted, I'm willing to suggest they did not know what they signed up for. So I imagine they did not expect it to take the full hour. I will queue when it says 53. And it's the same thing, even if it had been in English, like all duties before that haven't been that bad. The only way for you to know is to go in once and go, oh, this is not for me. But those players there, like, we had the party and the players to beat it. So I wasn't going to go like, nah, yeah, you just give up, that's okay. If we can beat it, we'll beat it. I'll say Mia Crow. And Dead Man. But yeah, my advice on that, Deadman, by the way, is when you queue for something, you should aim to have that number of time before you queue. Just in case. Or be okay with leaving, I suppose. Because I don't think it's fair to anyone involved to vote abandon because you have to go. I'm not saying you did that, but, you know, the party we just had, there were people like, the people that had to go were like, can we abandon? Like, you can leave. You can just leave. That's what you want to do. Not gonna vote abandon because you have to go. Exactly, the door's right there. That's also what, as I said, there was a Leviathan extreme a while back, where we had, like, the funny thing is that it turned out, I was like, Haunted Mask, hope you're doing well. This may be ungenerous of me, but I think they were liars. You think they didn't have to go, but they just wanted to leave? But yeah, a while back we had a Leviathan extreme, and it turned out that the only players that were causing problems was that the healers weren't strong enough. So we really tried. And then they had to go, so they vote abandoned, and it got denied. And they immediately left when it didn't succeed. And we got like 2 community healers, and boom, cleared the next poll. Because turns out the problem was the healers were not attacking, and they were not healing very smartly. So when we got like Ilana and Was it Crusher? I can't remember exactly. Obviously, boom. Easy game. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm always happy to see when we have some community in the party. Because you guys are always excellent. Even when you say you're not, you're like way above average. Check out Under the Armor for the second time. Oh boy. I return! Take this! Nah, procrastinauts, I'm actually pretty confident that you're also pretty alright. I've seen plenty of community thinking that they have no idea what they're doing, and then, like, turns out they're pretty solid. There's also the part that believing that you're excellent has a tendency to help bring that to reality. Now I'm gonna keep calling you guys excellent. And then eventually your brain will be like, well, I am community and community is excellent, so I guess I am too. And then it just works. Hey, Lollipop! Got Nidhogg Extreme the other day in Men's Roulette. Oh boy! Well, nicely done. I assume you cleared it. We also had Nidhogg Extreme earlier, and we did it in like 3 pulls. Oh, I would never do that, Crusher. You're actually really good. And I have done duties with you quite a bit. Aw. Aw. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I don't joke about stuff like that. I know how much words can matter in that regard. I would never do that. Even if it was just for the memes. Like, oh, but it would be funny to say something like that. Yeah, but the person who's getting thrown under the bus might actually, like, it might actually affect them long term a little bit. They don't want to do that. That's the Spirit Red Master. Oh, I forgot to become a bird. Maybe I'm the one who's not actually excellent. Uh-oh. Well, enough people survived. Hey, Chief Hunter! I forgot to bird up. That was excellent. Thank you. I was busy popping off. Did you see my damage before I died? Did you see how much damage I was doing before I died? Ow. Here goes my men's roulettes. I think they're going pretty well. We just did a Ramu Extreme with 2 tanks that did not know what they signed up for. It's actually a little bit sad. Right at the end, they both said never again. We have monkeys. Monkey! Ow. Good luck, Classified. You can do it. Remu's really... sorry, Remu. Shinru's really fun. Let's see here. Is that just Ilana? Did I miss someone? Yeah, that can happen, Popular Monster. Especially if you're on a recommended server. The main tank have been pulling the boss away to the corner. Yes, they should. That is actually the reason I kept getting hit, is because I was like, is it okay to stand here? Boom, no it's not. I knew there was something wrong. Ectomancer. I will queue when it says 8. That's a very short notice. Oh, well, it was also insta-queue, so not much could be done about that. Tier 3 is heavyweight, isn't it? It is, yes. It was light heavyweight. Oh, Mount Golg! Light heavyweight, cruiserweight, and heavyweight.
So it is you. You will not defile my new paradise.
That is an interesting time to use Holmgang. Okay, sure. I'm concerned. Hey, Silver! I know you can pull bigger. Tank that uses defensive like that, probably understandable they don't pull bigger. Whether it's because they misclicked it and now they don't want to, or they just didn't want to. I think it's for the best to just do the 2-packs. No one said it was a requirement that you pull everything you can. Pull everything you feel confident you can. And that's good enough. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah. Tank got stage fright. Aw. That could be. That could be scary. I wouldn't be surprised if some tanks get that. Like, confident, like, oh yeah, I got this. I know how to do this pull. And then, like, they get into it. Like, I've seen other tanks do it a million times. I can totally do this. They go into the dude and then they go... Actually, I came back. I don't actually remember how to do the whole defensive cooldown thing. Oh, whoops. Uh-oh. Get to the tank! Ow. actually, Haunted Mask, we have... I haven't done it recently, but just, like, very recently, I saw someone else do a little breakdown of it. Holy and White is a gain on 1 at level 80. Crazy, right? Then what happens? Kai uses it. Gotta keep track of every single weird damage opti in the game. Just so that I can style. Oh, right. Speaking of styling. No taunt from the heavens. Sure. Straight up just walked up to it. I'm gonna tank it. Oof. Hit in the head with an aubergine. And boink and wink. Well, there's certainly a damage gain when they all crit, right? That's how it works. Or something. Just don't like Taunt of the Heavens. I like Taunt of the Heavens. You know what I don't like? Erroneous copyright claims. Which Torn from the Heavens is one of a few select songs that do. Because some company once played it live in orchestra and then they think that they have ownership of it. They don't, and you can just counterclaim it and they'll let you have it. But I don't want to fill that. I don't want to deal with that. So I just turn it off. And every time that I've, like, considered trying, like, going like, maybe Squeenix has figured that out with the company or something. I find out that, no, actually, the problem is still there. So I'm just, like, the punishment is that Taunt from the Heavens is getting turned off whenever it happens on stream for me. Too bad. Something like that, Crab Galaxy. The problem is that they claim that the version that I'm playing in the stream is a cover of the original, and then they sent that it's a cover of their song, which is an orchestral version of the song. So, like, it's their mistake that they've included it at all in their, like, claimer bot, because they don't have ownership of the song. It's not theirs. Ever. Like, at all. They don't have any reason to claim it. They just do anyway.
Scurrying about my domain like insects. I will not suffer it.
That's the really important detail. They're not claiming something that they have and, like, getting a false positive. They put a song they don't own in the catalog of songs that they're going to attempt to auto-claim. The theme in Gold Saucer is also one of the ones that they try to yoink. Again, because they did a cover this one time. That's why when we did a whole stream in the Gold Saucer, I just put on different music.
Come no closer, filthy creatures!
Hey Bobamet, hope you're doing well. But yeah, either way, it is easily solved by simply filing a counterclaim. If you've ever seen the like content creator guidelines, you just throw that at them. As long as it's accompanied by literally Final Fantasy XIV, then it doesn't matter. If you've ever ever wondered why the various like posts of people like doing like just posting the song from an encounter. That it's always accompanied by, like, straight up just them doing the duty. One thing is that's really convenient, because then they don't have to do something else. Like, they just record themselves while they record the music anyway, right? But it's because the guidelines actually say that it has to be accompanied by actual Final Fantasy XIV gameplay. That's the rule. If it is, then you're allowed to use the music as you please. But it has to be accompanied by Final Fantasy XIV gameplay. And that's the reason why you'll see that. They might do something like put lyrics on the screen or whatever, but ultimately, Final Fantasy XIV gameplay is on the screen. I believe that there's a little bit more of a gray area situation, but the point is that that's acceptable. That is an acceptable solution. And that is also true, Crab Galaxy, that the whole music copyright situation is weird. Hey, we get the funny position. But yeah, that is the reason. If you see me suddenly frantically turn off the music in 14, it's typically because it's a song I know will have that effect, and I just can't be bothered. Hey, Mistel. Hope you're doing well.
Righteousness!
Hey, James Lee. Hope you're doing well as well.
And righteousness will prevail!
Righteousness will prevail!
Ah, can't you do anything by yourselves?
Oh, I used all my holy and whites. Oops. We do it so much with adding a macro help. I don't do it very often. A macro would probably help, but I do it so infrequently that it doesn't matter. You also see, did you see those combat menuing skills? Did you see that? Clearly I don't need it. Ooh. How's the Witcher playthrough going, James? Oh, actually, uh-oh. Ready to finish playing it. But oh no. When the game really outstays its welcome, that's not good. I probably shouldn't have done that. Ooh. That doesn't necessarily mean that the game is bad, but that, yeah, the experience of, oh man, that was great. Yeah, what do you mean was? There's like 30 hours left of the game. That was my experience with Baldur's Gate 3. Because we finally hit the third, like the third act, and we were like, oh man, what a game! Well, surely it's over soon, right? And that's when you learn how much content is in the third act. Oh boy. Again, game fun, but
Stop them, damn you! I don't care what it takes!
Crab Galaxy is getting that a little bit with Deltarune? Oh. Yeah, I could imagine that. I will say, if you're getting to that point with Deltarune, Crab Galaxy, maybe that's the point where you should just go, maybe I just complete this, like, the story and then leave all the, like, secret finding to someone else instead of burning out. Uh-oh. Thank you for 5 gifted subs, Anonymous. Hope you enjoyed. I believe you should, that I've heard you can still get the mount through Anonymous, but I still appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your mount, which I'm pretty sure you get. You don't have the mount yet, James. Well, make sure you find an awesome content creator or streamer or something. Support them if you want the mount, of course. I know some people might not really care about the mount, and then, well, I guess. Oh, thank you so much, James. I do hope you enjoyed mount, and thank you for the 3 gifted. Ugh. I feel like my cooldowns are drifting a bit here. Hey, Mandrake Bone! Hope you're doing well. Nice, James. Thank you so much. Oh, well, I did mean it genuinely, Amara, that it's that easy. But, just find one you think is cool. That's also what I did. A very nice duty. Yeah, I guess that's true, Shaq. So it says, if you try doing side quests in Xenoblade, you will learn why you don't do that on your first playthrough. No, they won't end. Yes, they are very specifically tied to parts of the story, and you can and will fail side quests if you don't finish them. Bruh. Bruh. That's annoying. Oh no. Oh no. Right, I will be right back, and then we continue some more. Actually, let's spin the wheel first real quick so I don't forget that. Although, how would I forget that? I get back to Pictomancer, like, well, we just did Pictomancer. Reaper! And now I'll be right back. Time. Manatee restored. And... God. Return! Ta-da! Also with the summary. Right. Reaper. Reaper. Gally says, I did all the side quests up to Heavensport, but I disliked Stormblood so much, so I ended up not doing many of those. Oh. I did a ton of side quests when I got into the game initially. And I think I learned to stop doing that when I was level 30 and the game told me I could not get a job because I hadn't done Ifrit yet. Well, rather, I hadn't done self-management yet. I was like, oh, oops. And then I just did the main quest. Anyway, I will queue when it says 07. Hey Nereo, hope you're doing well. Whoop. Are we getting another extreme? Are we doing normal raids? Redman says, I saved all my side quests and did them all as Blue Mage. That's a mistake. Oh no. Oh no. What do you think about that, Lob? Do you also think that was a mistake? Was good XP to level it? I don't think it was. Take note, Redmaster, that Blue Mage gets like 10 times more XP from random world mobs. That does not work for fates, dungeon mobs, or quests. So by doing side quests with your Blue Mage, you were basically throttling yourself immensely. And you should have just killed random mobs. That's how Blue Mage works, weirdly. Lob is no thoughts, head empty. Well, Lob looks happy to be here, at least. Oh, we're still recovering from the concert? Yeah, that sounds about right. And... oh. Are you ready for the 1-2 punch of... boom. And boom. And boom. Yeah, I specifically did every side quest eventually so that I could clear my map. And just because of a little bit of a completionist. Shuki says, why would that be a mistake? Maybe once Black Beastmaster comes out. No, very specifically, dear Shuki, the reason why it would be a mistake to do side quests on Blue Mage is because Blue Mage, like, one way to imagine it is Blue Mage gets 10 times more XP from killing random world mobs. Another way to read it is Blue Mage gets 1/10 of the value out of doing not random, like, world mobs. So you're not getting very much value out of your time when leveling Blue Mage through questing. Because it's specifically designed to punish you for doing that. You're supposed to kill random mobs. I'll say Weaver. And I'm pretty sure Beastmaster will be the same. That it has specific things that it gains way more XP from. So it would be a mistake to level it any other way. What I mean, if you have fun with it, go for it. I'm just saying that it would have probably been better to level any other job with your side quests than Blue Mage. Or Beastmaster. Yeah, if your Blue Mage isn't fully leveled yet, try and kill a random mob and take note of how much XP you get. And then go and kill like a mob from a Fate and check how much XP you get from that. And to be clear, the mistake has nothing to do with doing side quests. It's just Blue Mage is weird. No worries, Nishuki. It's possible I saw it after I'd given that explanation. Nistel's Blue Mage stonks have increased significantly. Hey. Hey, Gog! Hope you're doing well. And hello to the raiders. We're doing some mental roulettes. Cookies! Oh no, anyone got some cookies? we have visitors that want cookies, specifically. What were you up to, Gog? And did it go well? For those that don't know me, I'm a Caetsu Chaiji, but you can just call me Kai. I do a ton of Final Fantasy XIV stuff. And right now you are catching the weekly run of Mental Roulettes, where we try to do whatever duty we land in. And we actually had some extremes today. Hilariously, we got Nidhogg extreme, did it in 3 pulls, and then we were on Ramu extreme for like 35 minutes. We're trying to get the second step in the relic quest thingy. We finished Atma farming. Oh boy. That's Roulette on the second step. Oh yeah. This, what was it? Is this? I can't recall. Is the second step? Is that the crystal paste? Oh wait, no. It's the filling the 4 thingies. Right. The 4 colorful thingies. Right. Well, the good news is that once you've finished those roulettes, the next step is more roulettes. You just tried soloing Nidhogg Extreme at level 70? Yeah, that's probably a little too tight, but not surprising. It's not very common to be able to solo an Extreme when it's only 1 expansion old. But yeah, we've gotten some extremes, and we just do them in a Mental Roulette. Actually, on the Ramu extreme, there were players in the party that eventually lost a little bit of hope because they hadn't done extremes before, and they were like, "Can we like leave and just do something else?" But we were like this close to beating it, so I was like, "No, you can leave if you want, but I mean, you're not gonna vote abandon when you're this close." A man of the paste. The crystal paste. No worries, Cog. Enjoy your time and have a good rest. And thank you so much. I didn't mean to keep you. I was just curious what you were up to. And hey, Brewski. Brewski. Yeah, exactly. One of the tanks for that Ramu Extreme said, like when they were losing hope a little bit, we're like, I have a wedding in 20 minutes. Then we cleared like 10 minutes later. Good luck, Kay. You can do it. Meanwhile, I will harvest this blob. Boom. Harvesting the blob. Uh-oh. I don't know why I put Death Design on one only to choose to attack a different one. What's really weird with the potency numbers is that you might be like, well, why are you putting up Death's Design just to hit a thing twice? I recall doing the numbers for Buckman just because I had nothing else to talk about. That's actually a common reason why a lot of random things come up in the guild hest bits in the videos, is that I'm like, I have literally nothing to say here. Is there a fun optimization fact? And for Reaper, potency-wise, setting up Death's Design when you only have the 1-2 combo as other buttons is worth it as long as you finish on a step 2. Then it is always worth it. If you get to do at least 2 things. And then you have to do a bunch more before it's worth it if you finish on a step 1. But it eventually becomes worth it. But the point is that it means that it is kind of worth it as long as you get like a couple GCDs in. That is at least what I remember. I do believe I counted auto attacks in that too. Mistle says, I once got into Nia and in Alliance chat I see someone say, I have a real life wedding to attend in like 20 minutes, so let's get it. And they left like halfway through because I think they forgot how long Nia raids were. Why did they... I guess they really banked on this being a crystal tower, because that's the only thing in Alliance raid roulette they could do in time. Oh, wait, Kay, you got Rathalos Extreme? Well, I guess someone had to have it. We didn't get that today, so I guess you got it. Brewski says, every week somebody in my raid group will say, we have enough time before raid to do insert thing here, and they never do. Yeah, no. In my raid team, in my Savage raid team that I was in for a period back in Shadowbringers, we had to basically make a rule that you were not allowed to queue for stuff like 30 minutes before Savage. Because some people in the raid team didn't quite understand what was in the realm of possibility when they queued for stuff. And the reason why 30 minutes was the cutoff point was because if you queued for something any longer beforehand than that, like if you queued for something like 45 minutes before, if you were in there for 15 minutes and went, this isn't gonna work, then you can just leave and then be like punished for 30 minutes, and you would still be able to do it in time. We had one raid night where we had to wait like 20 minutes because someone queued for something, concluded the solution was to leave, and then they were in baby jail for 30 minutes because they left. And that's because they got Seed of Sacrifice, and the party had trouble beating it. Jose Jonte, hope you're doing well. I've come to the conclusion that I still like Summoner even in its current state, despite having played it for many expansions. Well, that's good, I suppose. Black Mage. Ooh. I will queue when it says 42. Are you ready, guys? I can feel Bogman in the air tonight. Hold on. It's either Bogman or Thornton Extreme. Or Ramu Extreme. Right, Thornton, come on. Hey, fade out. Hope you're doing well. Well, nice time to catch me doing some black maging, right? I've gotten this weird, consistency with getting Thornton Extreme whenever I land on Black Mage. So let's see. Oh! Oh, cool! We get to do level 90 shenanigans. Oh, look! Cryle grew a bit. I think the machinist knows me. Tim is the machinist. Fantastic. Hey, Niels. Let's go, Tim. Hey. Yes, true. It's the Minecraft XP sound. Oh man, we're leveling up like crazy, boys. And girls, and everything in between. Now, will we level up? I don't think we will, but we will eat and fight.
Death brings me no peace. Such is my fate. My strength is without equal.
Can you hold that for a little bit? My ley lines aren't done yet. Uh-oh.
Flames take you.
Oh, perfect.
My every
I spined you!
I spined you. Few can wield such power as mine. Flames take you. This shouldn't kill you.
This shouldn't kill you. What are you afraid of as a black mage?
Another
Well,
version.
sometimes I have nightmares about mechanics landing on my ley lines, and then I remember that I'm actually awake, and it's actually happening.
Always more killing to be done, and I'm always happy to oblige.
That's good.
Make it fun for me, eh?
No.
The first drops are always the sweetest.
Ow. Right. Was it the... I wasn't entirely looking, but I think we wiped, guys. Was that a... one of those, like, as I recall, he does a circle and or a spread. What actually killed us? I wasn't actually looking at the screen. I was like, well, we're good. We are in a stack. No, he just died. Hey, Full. Hope you're doing well. Stack on stack moment. Ah, I was like, I don't remember this boss having a multi-stack, but I guess. Thank you, Auntie. Antiki. I think I know what happened. You appear to have died. That is a good point. Those stacks were overlapping like crazy hard.
Death brings me no peace. Such is my fate.
Death brings me no peace.
My strength is without equal. Flames take you. My every breath is laced with magics.
You appear to have died. Don't do that.
Ice.
No peace. Dang it.
Can wield such power as mine.
No. No peace.
Find you.
Oh boy. Oy.
This shouldn't kill you.
My My every breath is laced with magic. We get it, you babe. Yes, yes, sure, whatever. Calm down.
Always more killing to be done, and I'm always happy to oblige.
Kay finished the drawing. Oh, nice.
For me, the first drops are always the sweetest.
For a second there, I thought the two healers were gonna run into each other again. But just a moment, I was like, oh man. Hey others, hope you're doing well. Oh, right. Just wasted my swift cast. A front combination. That is definitely a typo of all time, Nereo. Oh yeah, with all of the sub points that I've gotten thanks to all of the support from everyone, I have basically ran out of emotes, but I have more emote slots. Isn't that amazing? That is how you for instance get to experience over the Twitch side of things that we now have a Cairo Sensei. Thanks for that one, Mizunashi. We need a Kai note-taking emote. That would be awesome. Ow. Uh-oh. What do you do? Hope you're doing well. You know, the funny thing is that I think basically every time we've been like, we need a insert thing emote before I finally get around to doing something like that, as someone has made one. But specifically the kind noted one, I don't think we've gotten in that manner. But I might just look into it. Crumble and die! It is one of those things where you mention it and I'm like, oh yeah! Why did I not get that? Why did I not get around to doing that? Entertain me, my darlings! We've done it. Whoa! Oh boy. But that is a great idea, the kind noted. Yashuki says Small Kai eating the pencil. I feel like that might be too close to the... Like, we also have Small Kai eating a crystal and Small Kai eating popcorn. One day we'll just have, like, this whole catalog of Small Kai eating things. Because, of course. LQ when it says 52. Hey, Daniel! Hope you're doing well. Says, what is an easy way to make gil aside from dailies? Gather something sometimes. Find a niche item you can sell. Small Kai eating peas. Like, I'm not even kidding, Daniel, that, like, doing dailies is probably the most effective way to just make some easy gil. So you, like, excluding that option is like, okay, well, You shall be twisted by the envy that drives you. LQ when it says 27. Small Kai's hunger will never be satiated. Mia Crow says, oh, right now if you got Ubercraft, capped crafter gear and stuff, you can craft relic mats with final step. I heard that within a day, the price of those have dropped massively, so maybe there's no point. Crumble and die! Envy engulfs! Furniture sells pretty well. Yeah, that's actually what I mean when I say find some sort of niche item and mass produce and sell that. Because if you can find, like, a random case of, like, there's this piece of furniture that people buy, but no one bothered to craft and sell it. Let's just say, Daniel, it's probably a little bit hard to see behind the chat, but, like, the vast, vast majority of the gil I have is just from me not spending much and just getting gil. Alice says, you want an easy money maker? Make Magitech repair materials. By the way, Alice, really funny. That seems like a dangerous way to word it, because I had to allow that message through because I think Twitch Ultimate Region thought that you were selling something in the chat. And reading it back, you can probably see what made the Ultimate Region trigger. Well, looks like we're finally back to Paladin. Will we get something that isn't a guild test for our tank? Hey Logan, hope you're doing well. Crafting glaives also decent? Yeah, that's true. Hey Kat, hope you're doing well. Where do we go from here? Ooh, foreman duty. It's an actual duty. This is Hyperborea. Weird. Hey Thomas, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the gifted subs, and I hope you enjoy your mount. That's a fantastic name. Twitch viewer Thomas. What? Why did I get close position? No faith in the Dragoon. Wow. Straight off the bat. Oof. Thank you, Thomas. And enjoy. Big oof. Just nah. You don't get it. Man. Well, looking at the enmity, like, that could be an argument. Maybe we should have put it on the white mage, actually. That is really funny. Maybe they saw that the Dragoon is a sprout and thought, nah, you don't have the chops. You straight up don't have the chops. Alright, I have my magic burst here. Some of it, but I don't have healing on it. Oh wait, no I do! Never mind. It's level 82 for that. Oops. My hope is that the Dragoon is a sprout and they don't even know what they're missing out on. That is my hope. White Death. Look how the dancer's not using stand-up step, by the way. Oh boy. Oh boy. The boss burst dancer? I don't see it. They're not using technical finish either. Shaq is stuck in Titan Extreme and need a healer or DPS, I think, as replacement. So if anyone's on Chaos and feeling a Titan Extreme, then you might just land in there if you queue as a DPS or a healer and ready for it to be a replacement. Yeah, they use Devilment, and that's it. I think this duty will take a while. And as I said, I'm on light. I mean, you could just visit Chaos. Specifically, light can just visit. Too late. You know, that's fair. That's understandable. I get that one. It's just, if the reason was, well, I can't, that you didn't know that you could, then that's that's something we can resolve. But if you just don't feel like it, then I mean, that's totally fair. It was an offer to anyone that wanted to and felt like helping. But I feel like they didn't do their job quest. You know, that is possible. That is possible. Oh wait, standard finish has appeared. Weird. The Dragoon is redeemed? What did the Dragoon do? Dragoon is number 2. It does look like the white mage is bringing the heat pretty hard. Tim has joined as DPS. Fantastic. Did you get a DPS from that, Shaq? I hope you did. And you didn't just end up in a whole new Titan Extreme.
I warn you. Stay away.
Very nice. You can do it, guys. Same, Alice. That's gonna be really nice. We just have to worry about region, and that's that. Thank you, Erdo. How much harder it'll get to snipe me? I feel like it's already plenty difficult. Yeah, it does seem like the real problem is that the dancer might have no idea what they're doing. That seems like the more likely scenario. And it's possible the reason why the Dragoon isn't doing as isn't higher on enmity is because white mages just be like that. Because white mages can sometimes be like that. Hey, Jutapet, hope you're doing well, and thank you so much for the gifted sub. That's what I mean, it does seem like the white mage has got this. And the Dragoon is doing the burst and everything, so... If the enmity isn't quite there, they are at least giving it everything they have. And might be a first timer, actually. Aww. Well, at least you tried, Bulky. Sephiroth Extreme is so hard. So hard. It's also been a long time since I've gotten a Sephiroth Extreme. I feel like last time I did Sephiroth Extreme was with Taldamar. Hey, Rillian! Hope you're doing well. I will say, at least in the EU department, Duty Finder doesn't feel any different to me. And yes, I have tried Light. Like, nothing changes when I'm doing Mental Roulette between the two. Not anything change. Like, at least nothing's changing so much that I can actually notice. Blackboy says, I wonder if the dancer thinks partners like the Sage Cardia or is a Sage main or something. I mean, I don't know what to say. If that's what they think, then there's nothing we can do because they're not reading their abilities. Probably something like that, Tim. Although I have seen plenty busy Limsas on Chaos. Just less so on Louis Soir. My knees!
I must hear their answers before they're expunged from existence.
I'm impressed you got as far as you did with someone like that, Volky. Genuinely. That sounds rough. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I really should have been using, spending those with Holy Circle. At this level, it's a gain on 2. Oh, we have cutscene. Never mind, we don't.
I will have the time and tranquility I require. Rust and gale.
Rust got the vault with a weird party? Oh no!
Ancient Bran, unleash your power!
Ancient Bran! Uh-oh. Hey Daylock! Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the subscription. Ugh. Oh right, the tank buster.
Stars on high, fall and rain!
Yeah, Tuesday, as Crab Galaxy says, Tuesday, I think we got 270 subs here throughout the day. Insane. Surge as one! Well, the most important part, Bulky, is that you had fun, really. That is ultimately always the most important part.
Here's my throne!
My best guess to that one, Brewski, is that maybe you've seen like a bit of it due to either like being AFK as someone who you were watching raided someone, or maybe you saw a bit of it due to like the home screen on Twitch or something, and then it counted. I don't know. But I think I've also gotten one where I was like, I don't even know who this is.
Even when transformed. But I am not finished yet.
Did they just not get hit because they were standing behind the cracked comet over? That's impressive, honestly. That's actually wild. I think we go a little bit further. I would like to get 16, if possible, and we're at 14 now. The... What job did we roll before this for melee? Why did I not write that down? What am I doing? Samurai. It was samurai. It was samurai. I also have it over there. I'm just being an idiot. Now Kieran says 57. Ooh. Ow. Ow. And Buckman. Is that the Buckman? It's Buckman. Hey! The legend lives. It's so funny. That is also really funny. The frontal cone attack that did 18 damage. 18 damage. I will queue when it says 23. Hey, Data and Vlogs. Hope you're doing well. Manori says, who's Buckman? So the boss in Under the Armor is named Buckman. But there is a guy that is doing a random, like, apparently guild test, but primarily Under the Armor, if not exclusively, that is named Bogman, which is Rigadin. That I see mainly play Gladiator. Or maybe Paladin? I wasn't even paying attention. They were Gladiator, yes. And Volta's back in Porta de Comana? Oh boy. I'm impressed with all this, with this much MSQ Roulette going around that I haven't landed in it. Kinley says, if you go into settings, then security and privacy, you can make it so you don't get gifted a sub from channels you don't follow. Oh. Oh boy. Well, most of the team is mentors, so they should be fine. I have a feeling that we'll have trouble later. This healer's too focused on conserving their resources. Like in the, oh, I must heal everyone with a regen kind of way. Nox says, how much longer are you considering going? I'm planning to just do this one. I said I wanted 16, and this is number 16. I just remembered I had meditate. It does turn out the healer does know. That was what I was the most concerned about, was like the weird way they were dealing with healing and such. Whoops. I ordered that weirdly. Sort of data influx. Sort of. No worries, man. Alternatively, there's also always the VOD if you feel like you missed out. But that was 16. What did we have? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 normal raids. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guild tests. And 1, 2, 3 extremes. And 1, 2, 3 leveling dungeons. No trials. No alliance raids. No MSQ roulettes. Weird. And yeah, specifically dodged MSQ roulette completely. Very nice. Very, very nice. That was good. Solid duties. The one that was the toughest was Ramu Extreme, and even that went pretty well. But it was crazy with that Nidhogg Extreme, where like we just go for it to hit the spikes. Quick explanation what the spikes do, and then everyone just nails that, and then we wipe to the dark circles in the final phase, explain what that do, and then we kill the boss. Like if it was that easy. And if it was just always that easy, then, man, no one would ever be afraid of queuing for an extreme. You just send it, it'll be fine. Like, there's really something to be said there, that, like, I do say that there is a difference. That, like, some players can figure it out. Or maybe they were ready because they had watched a guide, I don't know, but some players are prepared enough for this kind of stuff that they figure out a lot of it just intuitively, and then like quick explanation, they just go for it. So, but others need a lot more explanation. Like I'm just saying, I have done extremes with players that needed to be explained what a stack marker is. There's a little bit of a difference, right? Anyway, I think we will wrap it up from there. So, if you'd like to be part of the Discord community server, there's a link right there in the chat. There you will find the weekly schedule where you can see what else is coming up in the coming days. I usually updated Sunday or Monday. You can also find the announcement room with links to videos and streams, and I put them out. And if you grab the reminder role in the role assignments room, you get a notification whenever I do that. Because the next run around 15 minutes before stream starts, you can catch it right when we go live. And if you'd like to support the channel even more directly, you can like over on the YouTube side of things, you can follow and subscribe, you can become a member, you can super chat, you can cheer, you can do all of that goodness. If you don't like any of that, there's also the Ko-Fi link I will put right there in the chat. It all helps support me in the channel directly, so I can do stuff like this with all of you. So thank you so much for the support. But let's see if we can raid somebody. I wonder if there are some people that are... Oh, what? Is Hector still at it? Well, we should raid Hector then. Although I think he's getting close to the end, but we should raid Hector. He's working on doing everything in Dawntrail because of the final step of the relic weapon. But on that note, good night, good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending where in the world, and I hope to see you all very soon. Bye bye.